Hey everybody, I wanted to give you a quick tip. You may have heard of this before. It's called bulk planting or bulk growing, where you just take a whole bunch of seeds, toss them in a little cup or whatever you want to put them in. And these are tomato seeds. It works really well with tomatoes. Some of the other vegetables may not work that great doing this type of method, but if you say you're gonna grow a lot of different varieties of tomatoes, you can just take some seed, toss them in a cup, label them, cover them up with a little bit of dirt, water them in, and have them come up like this. Now this looks like a wadded up mess, but they're very easy to separate. You just take them out of the cup and be careful not to tear their roots. But tomatoes are very hardy, and you can take them and transplant them in their own little separate cups. And once you move them into larger containers, if you choose to do that, you can see I've got some tomatoes here in varying stages. I just transplanted these. When you do that, make sure you water them in. They will wilt a little bit. I haven't watered these yet. So give them a little bit of water, and they'll bounce right back. They'll be just fine. I usually do try to, like, these are leggy. It's like leggy means they're like really tall, got a long stem, and that's just because I didn't have the light over them. And they'll be just fine. It's not going to affect them or anything. You can bury all of that. You can get it all the way down to there if you want with dirt, and they would be just fine. Tomatoes have the ability to put off some roots here at the stem, which I'm sure you've heard about. So go ahead and separate these really carefully and put them in their own little containers, and they'll take right off. You can see over here that I've got some that are progressing, and then some here. I'm going to go downstairs and show you what I got in my office. But I just wanted to give you a quick tip on the bulk planting method. Tomatoes are really easy to do that. I even have some peppers that I'm going to do that with. These are California Wonder Peppers. I'll let them get a little bit bigger before I do that. I usually try to wait till the tomatoes have their true leaves, and that's what these are. These are called true leaves. So if you can let them get a little bit bigger, you can see the true leaves on here. Some of these are really tall, which won't be a problem. These are indeterminate plants, these cherries. I got some Super Boys in there and some front runners. So if I were to do this again, which I will next year, I'm going to do that again because it's worked out really good. It saves a lot of space. But make sure you put your light like right down on top of that cup if you do that, so that you can so they won't get as leggy. But like I said, it won't bother anything. I'll just bury the stems really good. Tomatoes actually like that. And as they get a little bit bigger, I'll put even a little bit more dirt in there, a little bit more soil. Alright, I'm going to take you downstairs and show you. So I've got one stage of tomato over here. This is a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger. These are the ones that I transplanted yesterday. Aren't they pretty? I have homesteads in there and celebrities in these two packs here. And you can see got these containers from Lowe's, or begonia containers. I had my cabbage in these before I put my tomatoes in, so I just recycled them, just use them over and over and over. They're really sturdy containers. Just be careful not to break them. You can get those free at Lowe's in their little on their little cart there. Sometimes they'll put out things they recycle. And over here I've got some front runners. I've never grown those before, and Super Boys and Bush Big Boys and Bush Steaks and Super Boys. Did I say Super Boys? I think I did. Anyway, that's kind of a variety pack there. And you can see I've got all those tomatoes upstairs too, but I'm supposed to have good weather this week, and I'm going to try to put these out in my greenhouse. Hopefully I can put them out in the ground. And you may be wondering, well, what's he going to do with all those other tomatoes? And I have no clue. But I'll have plenty of tomatoes, that's for sure. Alright, thanks for watching.